Newly released government documents have revealed an unusual and unsettling side to Jeffrey Epstein, showing that the notorious financier maintained an interest in the personal relationships of major Hollywood celebrities, including Brad Pitt. While Epstein is widely known for his criminal conduct and extensive network of contacts, these latest disclosures shed light on the degree to which he tried to keep track of the romantic affairs of others, even those with no apparent connection to his criminal enterprises. The unusual details emerged from a tranche of internal emails and documents made public by U.S. authorities as part of their ongoing process of reviewing and releasing millions of pages of material related to Epstein's activities. Among these documents were messages sent to Epstein by a close associate that included gossip and commentary about Pitt's social and love life, offering a window into Epstein's broader social interests beyond his criminal behavior. One email from 2018, sent to Epstein by his associate Richard Kahn, bore the subject line, "Brad Pitt spending time with rockstar MIT professor." The message referred to a media report about Pitt spending time with a well-known architect and academic, which was described in the email as though Epstein was keenly interested in every nuance of the actor's personal life. The email recounted how Pitt had met the architect, who was recognized for her work in design and technology and was connected to a prestigious university. According to the gossip relayed in the message, Pitt and the professor had connected through a shared interest in architecture and design, and their relationship was described in media coverage as a friendship built around professional collaboration and mutual intellectual interests. The tone of the correspondence was far from clinical. It veered into celebrity gossip, framing Pitt as one of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors since his separation from his well-publicized marriage. The message even suggested that the actor thought the architect was the sexiest thing he ever laid eyes on, language that bordered on tabloid sensationalism. The email continued by comparing Pitt's situation to cultural trends among celebrities, positing that high-profile stars appeared more drawn to accomplished, high-achievement partners. While the email indulged in celebrity speculation, it also underscored something more serious: Epstein's extensive network and the way information flowed to him, even about matters unrelated to his known criminal behavior. The documents show that his associates were willing to share gossip and personal details about other powerful, famous individuals, suggesting that Epstein remained socially plugged into high society circles even as he faced ongoing legal and criminal scrutiny. The contents of these emails also touch on Epstein's connections to academic institutions. The architect referenced in the email had professional ties to a top-tier educational and research environment, and it was noted in the documents that Epstein had previously been a donor to research programs. This funding had raised eyebrows when it became known, since Epstein's philanthropy was often seen as a way to cultivate influence and association with prominent thinkers and institutions. The fact that Epstein maintained communication about someone involved in that academic community further illustrates the complex web of interactions that surrounded him. Critics have long questioned why such a figure was ever welcomed into prestigious circles, and the combination of Epstein's financial contributions with his social curiosity adds another layer to that debate. While his donations may have been described in some quarters as supporting scientific progress, the fallout from such relationships, including the revelations in these documents, has prompted intense scrutiny and criticism of institutions that accepted his money. The documents also echoed other examples of how Epstein retained connections to elite communities. Apart from the emails about Pitt's romantic life, further material in the released files includes notes about Epstein's presence on event lists and invitations to high-profile gatherings, long after his criminal offenses were public knowledge. These records show that he was invited to screenings and other entertainment industry events, a fact that some interpret as evidence of his enduring access to influential social networks. Importantly, none of the material suggests that Brad Pitt himself had any personal involvement with Epstein or was aware of the financier's criminal conduct. There is no indication that Pitt had direct contact with Epstein beyond being a subject of gossip that made its way into the documents. In fact, the files make clear that many of the names and events associated with Epstein's broader network arose through correspondence or social lists rather than direct relationships. The broader context of the document release is significant. The government's decision to make millions of pages of material available to the public reflects an effort to bring transparency to the investigation of Epstein's activities and associations. While much of the released information focuses on crimes and legal proceedings, the side stories, like the ones involving celebrity gossip, paint a fuller picture of Epstein as a figure who sought to remain connected to the world of fame and influence. Observers have described these revelations as unsettling not because of any alleged wrongdoing by the celebrities mentioned, but because they highlight the strange convergence of criminal notoriety and celebrity culture. Epstein's ability to stay informed about Hollywood romances, to have access to high-profile social events, and to maintain ties to academic benefactors long after his first conviction, all illustrate a pattern of behavior that blurred the lines between financial influence, social privilege, and criminal conduct. The gossip in the emails ranged from descriptions of friendship and professional interactions to hyperbolic characterizations of potential romantic interest. Such messaging suggests that Epstein's circle was not just concerned with legal or business matters, but also invested in the ebb and flow of celebrity news, treating it as worthy of attention alongside other communications. While much of the public conversation about Epstein centers on the legal cases and the victims of his crimes, the newly released documents offer a reminder of how he operated within and adjacent to elite social structures. They show a figure whose reach extended into multiple spheres, academic, social, and cultural, and whose interests at times seem disconnected from the severe harm he caused. The disclosure of these files has prompted a range of reactions, from those who see it as necessary transparency to those who believe it only scratches the surface of what remains hidden about Epstein's network. Survivors, advocates, and analysts have continued to push for more complete releases and further investigation into the full range of Epstein's connections, arguing that the public deserves to know the extent of his influence and the identities of those who were part of his orbit. Ultimately, the revelation that Epstein took an interest in the personal life of a Hollywood star serves as both a curiosity and a cautionary tale.